Hey, 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 I hope you're thriving on this Thursday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and you guys, I am just so excited about today's hot leads. They are really good. If you are someone who loves typing, you love you some data, stay tuned because I have multiple typing roles. They're in the data entry world. Some of them do require some talking, some of them are non-phone based. So I think you're going to enjoy these leads. Just stay tuned. And even if they don't work for you, so many folks are on the hunt for these remote opportunities. They would be so happy if you shared these with them. So please, y'all, share this video on your social media. You know, we're all on Facebook from time to time. Share it over there if you think someone on your timeline would like any of these, even if they don't work for you. So anyway, I got to get right into these. These are going to go fast, but first things first, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell and select all. That way YouTube tells you every time I post a video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. All right, you guys, we're jumping in right here. The first company that I want to highlight is Optum. Now, I've shared Optum and their parent company, United Healthcare, United Health Group, whatever they want to call themselves, many times. This is a major healthcare organization. And if you go over to their Glassdoor, you'll see that they have a ton of reviews, great rating. They have 10,000 plus employees alone at Optum. And remember, they're connected to United Health Group, which is, another major entity in its own right. You can look at both of their Glassdoors to get more info about the company. Now, going back to their homepage, if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see under company where you can select careers. And after you select careers, you'll be taken to their careers page where you can learn all about what they have going on at Optum. We want to know about the company. We want to know that they're a good fit for us in our lives. And so if you want to see their opportunities, just go to search careers. And when you do that, you're going to be routed to their United Health Group careers page. This is where you'll see all of the company's opportunities. So right now we're looking at the brand of Optum, and that's what's toggled. But if you were to, clear that out, you would see the other brand too. So you'll see Optum and United Healthcare opportunities. And from here, you can toggle remote. I like to see the fresh hot leads, so I don't want to see anything over 7 days old. And then you can see they have over 655 remote opportunities. I'm going to get into the one that I want to highlight for y'all. So jumping on in here, this is for Optum's senior data entry clerk position. This is a fresh off the presses lead, and they let us know that this is available US wide. You'll notice on a lot of their roles, they tell you that you can work anywhere within the US, which is awesome. They also let us know that the position is full-time Monday through Friday, and you're going to work an 8-hour shift, and it's going to start 7 a.m. and end at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you're on the East Coast like me, just convert that to your time zone so that you know if the schedule works for you. And they're going to offer 8 weeks of on-the-job training, and the hours of training will be aligned with your schedule. So it's going to follow that exact same schedule. So what they're looking for is someone who can perform high volume data entry using word processing, spreadsheet, database, or other computer software, data entry of billing mnemonics, and all required billing information that appears on image requisitions, maintain compliance and HIPAA regulations at all times, meet the required quota and production targets as outlined, ability to adapt to changes in other duties and tasks as required, cross-functional training. So to qualify, you need a high school diploma or GED, must be 18 years of age or older, 1+ years of data entry experience, 1+ years of working experience with Microsoft tools, including Microsoft Word, Excel, spreadsheets, filtering, navigating reports, Outlook, ability to use remote meeting learning applications, ability to use 10-key typing, and ability to work between the hours of 7 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday. So they also give us some preferred qualifications. If you have a healthcare background and no medical terminology, that is awesome. Experience using dual screens with multiple applications, and ability to type at the speed of at least 60+ words per minute. So these are all really nice to haves. And if you have have these things, you definitely want to let them know. Like they give you the cheat codes for impressing them. And so they just get into the telecommuting requirements and some of the soft skills. And that is the role, you guys. You get great benefits. It's a great company. And if you are interested in putting your best foot forward, I highly recommend using the remote resume builder software. We have it to where you can quickly and easily customize these ATS optimized templates. So when you use the software, you're going to start off from a finished product. We have so many templates. I would use the data entry template and it'll already be filled out just like this. It'll have all the call outs and things that you would want to mention. You can then go into the software and you can add your razzle dazzle. So if you want to change something, keep something, you can, and boom, you are ready to download. It is that simple. So I would definitely use the data entry template. This is the one for this role. This is purely typing. And you know that when you're doing data entry, it's important to be proficient, quick, and knowing 10 key. So the things that you would want to call out, they're listed here. I would definitely check out this template. And we also have the data entry cover letter template. So we got you covered with both the resumes and the cover letters. And you can try out all of these for just $1 during our 7-day try before you buy trial. Make as many resumes and cover letters as you want during this trial. And this is a cloud-based software. So as soon as you sign up, you're going to get your login. Anywhere you have a computer and internet connection, you have access to the software, the templates, and your resumes and cover letters that you create. So it's very convenient. I think you're going to love it. And now let's move on to hot lead number 2. I'll tell you more about the software a little bit later. All right, so jumping on into the second hot lead, this comes from a company called DraftKings. And I believe this company is involved in like sports betting and all of that. Your girl does not condone gambling with your money, but they do have an opportunity. And I just want to put it out there, but I also got to speak some common sense to y'all. So if you are not familiar with this company, you probably will hear about them when you're watching basketball or football. You'll see their commercials. You can check them out on Glassdoor. They have a really great rating, large company, and they are based out of Boston, Massachusetts. So they do seem like a great company to work for. If you scroll down to the bottom, you will see under company where they have careers. And when you select that, you'll be taken to their careers portal where you can learn all about them and you can also explore their available opportunities. If you select view all jobs, you'll be able to see the available roles and you can toggle for remote work if you want to see only the remote roles. I'm going to get into this one right here. So jumping on in here, this is for DraftKings temporary data coordinator role. This is available US wide. It is part-time. So this is both a part-time and temp position. And if you're not familiar with what a temp role is, it means that it's going to last for a determined duration. Sometimes temp jobs are as short as 2 weeks. Sometimes they can go on for a couple of years. They just know that it's not going to last forever. So they go into it with them letting you know, hey, this is going to be for a set period of time. So just keep that in mind. And I think this is a great opportunity because you can get that experience and that can launch you to your next role. So what you're going to do is you're going to monitor and verify the accuracy of live game data feeds during games, ensuring consistency across internal systems and external platforms, identify and resolve data discrepancies in real time, identify opportunities to streamline operational processes and collaborate with internal teams, stay current on game schedules, team rosters, rule changes, and key performance metrics. So what they want you to bring is a strong passion for esports with deep knowledge of teams, players, gameplay mechanics, and the league calendar, exceptional attention to detail, and the ability to stay focused during high-intensity live game scenarios, experience with spreadsheets and data tools such as Excel and Google Sheets, along with familiarity with sports data feeds, APIs, and real-time event tracking systems is considered a strong advantage, and background in esports data monitoring, analytics, or live event operations is preferred. So I know this one's not going to be for everyone, but I know we all know someone who can tell you the stats on every single player. And it's like, how do you know all of that about these random people who, throw a ball or kick one or something? But there's a lot of folks who do. So I think this would be great for someone. So if this is for you or for somebody you know, then I would put my best foot forward, and you can do so using the remote resume builder software. there. I think the best one for this role would probably be that administrative coordinator template. That would be a great starting point because you're doing data entry. You also have to keep up with like metrics and stats and stuff. And that would kind of fall under that coordinator type scope of things. So I would use that one as my template and I would customize from there. And they let us know that they're looking for people who have, experience with esports. So definitely tell them if you know about esports or if you're like, someone who knows about sports and teams in general, that would be very, very helpful when you are customizing. So now let's move on to the next hot lead. So jumping on in here, the next company that I want to spotlight is called Velocity, and they let us know that they are all about managing IT. So they're a managed solutions company and offer a comprehensive suite of technology solutions and support. And you can see, they're tinkering with stuff, they're techie, they're doing repairs, like that's what they're all about. You can go to their Glassdoor and see that this is a large company. They're based out of Ohio. They have a good rating. So that's awesome for us to see. If we want to see their careers, they have it at the top here on their homepage. So you would just select careers. And then from there, you can learn more about the company. We want to learn about the company. They offer remote positions and all sorts of other great things and benefits. To see their available roles, we would just click this big green button that says click here. And so then once we do that, we'll see what they have available. I'm going to get into one particular role right now. So jumping on into this opportunity, this is for their tier 1 technician data NOC position. This is entry level, and it says that this is an entry level position in a 24/7 365 network operations center. The primary job function is to work directly with customers, on-site technicians, carrier service providers, and tier 2 technicians to support and troubleshoot broadband circuits, routers, modems, switches, Wi-Fi, VoIP, telephony, and miscellaneous network attached devices. So this is like a tech support role, and it says you must be able to work the following schedule listed. So they give you 3 options, and I know it says number of openings 1, but I kind of wonder with the various options for schedule if they're actually bringing on more than one person. It kind of seems that way to me, but we just got to go off of what they say. So I wanted to put it out there, okay? And so to qualify for this role, you need a high school diploma, associate's degree is preferred, 1 year of IT or customer support experience, excellent communication, documentation skills, working knowledge of all of those things that I just mentioned, ability to multitask and work quickly, work well as part of a team as well as individually, and able to closely follow defined processes and understand when to escalate to tier 2. So they get into, some of their company values and all that really great stuff that we want to see, and you get great benefits. So I think this is a great opportunity. If you do too, then I highly recommend using the remote resume builder software, and the template to use is the tech support resume template. This one is perfect for this role, and you can be on your merry way to remote work land. So now let's move on to the next company. So last but certainly not least is a company called Motorola Solutions. And if you're like, Delilah, the Motorola company, the one that we used to have, the flip phone and all that, yes, that very same company. They're still doing stuff. So this company actually is very involved in, technology. Maybe you might not use a Motorola phone, but a lot of businesses still use Motorola along with like police departments. We see they've got, different radio equipment, all sorts of stuff that they're doing. So if you go over to their Glassdoor, you can see this is a huge company, 10,000 plus employees, and they have a great rating for how many reviews they have. This is what we want to see. So to navigate to their careers, if you just go to About Us, under the About Us tab, you'll see under organization where it says careers. And then when you select that, you'll be taken to their careers page where you can learn more about the company and all of that good stuff. We want to explore all jobs. So we're going to select that. And now we're able to see all 529 jobs that they have available right now. We can further toggle our search using the search guide up here. You can also just type in remote. And when you do that, you're going to see the remote opportunities, and there's 174 of them. I'm going to get into one in particular right now. So jumping on into this opportunity, this is for their customer service representative data information processor position. This is a full-time role, and it is available US wide. I know they may list some states here, but similar to Optum, how I was saying, they might list a location, but if you scroll down and you get a little bit curious, you will see that they let us know that this is a remote position and candidates can be located anywhere in the US. So it pays to be curious. We don't call it nosy over here. We're just curious, okay? And so you can see this is available US wide. Okay, it says that they are a leader in the repossession industry and they're seeking a detail oriented, driven customer service processor to join our team. This position involves administrating over acceptance of assignments from client lenders, along with processing the assignments, processing the completion of services, and release of lender asset upon execution of service. The position will involve processing client agent requests while you manage a high call volume. So this is what I was saying in the beginning. You're doing data entry type stuff, but you also have to be okay with talking on the phone. I think this is a great opportunity to bridge the gap to complete non-phone land. And, this actually sounds pretty fun to me. No one likes to have their stuff repossessed, but it just sounds like there's always something going on, and that could make work a little bit more interesting. So it says that this is a high multitasking environment, work within multiple systems, utilize client lender databases if applies to execute specific lender requirements, work in upwards of 15 different tabs between multiple screens, excellent customer service skills, ability to work independently as well as within a team, excellent communication skills, process release of vehicles and track auction pickups, follow through and ownership of work to completion required, previous collection, repossession, and automotive industry experience preferred, Microsoft Office and Google Suite product experience, 40 words per minute minimum, and must be able to handle multitasking on a computer with multiple screens. So this is what you're doing, and to qualify, you need a high school diploma, a minimum of 2 years of customer service experience. And I always say, if you've worked with customers, you have experience in customer service, okay? So McDonald's, the grocery store, okay? All of those count as customer service. And then legal authorization to work in the US. So they're not looking for anything crazy, okay? They're gonna give you great benefits. You get 10 paid holidays, paid time off, paid parental and family leave. Like, this is awesome. So I really enjoyed this role. And if you do too, I would put my best foot forward using the remote resume builder software. And you could use either customer service 1 or 2 resume templates, or I would actually think of an administrator, because you're handling data entry, you're handling coordination of paperwork and stuff, because you're working with different departments and entities on these repossessions. If you have administrative experience, I would use that template. If you're coming from more of like a purely customer service environment, I would go for customer service 1 or 2 templates. And we got the cover letters to go with them. Okay, so I would use the customer service cover letter template or the administrative coordinator cover letter template and be on my merry way. So we've got tons of templates for y'all. As I mentioned, as soon as you sign up, you're going to get your login. Email 2 is going to show you how to use the software. You'll have a login to my Teachable School. The tutorials only take a few minutes to watch, and email 3 will be a link to keep handy. We are in the support desk 7 days a week. So we take care of all of our customers. If you ever have a question about anything, we're here to assist you. So try out the software. Link is in the description box below. It's only $37 per month after the $1 1-week trial. You can't go anywhere and get 1 resume and 1 cover letter for that. Okay, not even the folks on Facebook who say we do resumes. I make resumes, y'all. They're charging you more than that. So try out the software. I think you're going to enjoy it. Next up on the resources list is Extra Leads Club. Have you heard? We do the job hunting for you. Every single weekday, we upload 40 of the hottest remote companies and opportunities to save you time and get you results. So if you are busy and short on time, consider joining Extra Leads Club. It's only $10 per month and it saves you so much time. You can try it out for just $1 during our 7-day trial. Link is in the description box below. And last but certainly not least is my Amazon storefront. Amazon's got the best deals and they give me a teeny tiny commission if you buy anything from my storefront. I'm always talking about the computers because we need a computer to work from home. And you can see a lot of people have hearted this page because you'll find something that fits the specs of the company you're interested in. Some companies are very specific about what kind of computer you need. Some companies, they just say it needs to be a PC, and very few companies let you use a Mac. So just just make sure if you are moving forward with the company, you find out what their tech requirements are, and you can come to Amazon and get something for under 200. Okay. If you need the whole hookup, dual monitor hookup, this is 210. If you just need a single monitor hookup, like you just need what you need, nothing crazy, right now you can get this one for 154. And sometimes you can catch them on an even better sale. So check out my Amazon storefront if you need your work from home equipment. Consider joining Extra Leads Club. It's just $10 a month after the $1 trial. And consider getting your application using the remote resume builder software. Try it out for just $1. And after the 1 week trial is only $37 per month to make unlimited resumes and cover letters using all of these templates. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.